Everybody, it's Eugene Lisho here, and don't forget, the Forensic Photography Symposium is coming up January 17th to 20th. Don't forget to check the website. The link is below. We do have an updated schedule, so you can check out the speakers and the different type of topics that are there. Registration is also open, so make sure that you can sign in now and register at any time. And also, if you're a student, you also have the educational discount, so you can go in, sign up with the form, and then we can look at that. Today I have Tony Gonzalez, who is a scientific and technical photographer. He's going to be one of our speakers, and he's going to be talking about documenting shooting scenes with the digital camera. Tony, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, Eugene. Good to see you.
Hey, tell me, so when you're documenting a shooting scene and it can be complex or like whatever, what can you tell me about using the digital camera for like bullet trajectories and things like that?
So from my perspective, from our perspective with the FBI, unfortunately, these scenes over time, historically, it was the 2 or 3 or 4 bullet holes, bullet trajectories that we needed to document. Unfortunately, over time, they've gotten a little bit more complex with dozens or even hundreds of different holes and impacts and trajectories that need to be documented. What we're looking for is to tell the story of where the shooter was, where he was shooting, the direction he was shooting, if there was any other shooters that were involved. We've had a couple of those in the case of a vehicle, that determining 1 or 2 shooters. And it's difficult to capture those just with 2D images. Sure, you can see holes, you can see patterns, you can see that, but to really capture the trajectories, you need some more tools in the toolbox, so to speak. So they've got rods. The firearms folks have rods. In the past, they've used string. So from a hole to out of the rod and into a direction and follow the string. Now, if you think about a small area, a small room with a lot of string, that could be complex and complicated. Another technique is using lasers, little lasers at the tips of the trajectory rods that point a beam of light in the direction from where the round came. And you can get some really good imagery with those lasers under the right conditions, using the right equipment and the right techniques.
Awesome. And actually, you're going to be presenting on a case that you did. And for me, it's a very famous photograph that I had seen. And I believe you were responsible for it, but it had to do with a lot of trajectories for the Aurora theater shooting.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
actually it's right behind me there. I don't know if you can see it on the wall there. That's the one.
Now I see it. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so that's the one that we'll be talking about, and that was a challenge because going from string, we could not use string, and as I mentioned, that if you only have 1 or 2 trajectories, it's fairly simple, kind of sort of in a small small space to see that laser, to photograph that laser. But when you're talking about a 400-seat theater with 20 plus lasers, it gets a little dicey.
Awesome. Well, look, I'm super interested in seeing your presentation. So thanks so much, Tony. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, Eugene. Can't wait.